Oh, you got it? Okay.
We're live here on a Tuesday night. Guess who is back with us? It's Twerking Kevin.
Working
Welcome, Twerking Kevin. Yeah.
Slow clap. Yeah, there you go.
So we're always glad to have Twerking Kevin back with us. And he is our Miley Cyrus has got nothing on our Kevin Kane. In fact, she's got a skinny butt. And Kevin has a robust exterior. You don't have to, it's there. You don't have to look for it. It's just right there.
Kevin, I hate to tell you this, but Kelsey's probably lost, I don't know, a good 40 pounds
this year. Yeah.
And he is slimming up.
I had to donate 5 suits today because they were so baggy on me.
Oh, well.
Really, I mean that big. So yeah, I'm wasting away.
I have no idea what my weight is. I know my muscles are getting built up on my arms, but I don't know if I have trimmed a little fat off or not.
Well, that's because you've been having to maneuver your dad around and exercise a little bit.
Well, I got hand weights I do over here. So while I'm working, I can do that. I
hate to tell you, but with that robust posterior of yours, it's exercise for you just to get up.
With that robust. Hey, I power walk around Walmart pushing the buggy.
Are you one of those that leans on the buggy as you walk along?
Not really lean. I'm just pushing it along.
You've seen the kind of people.
Oh yeah, the leaned over. I can't do that.
They're using it like a walker.
Oh no!
Y'all leave me alone.
I use it like a treadmill.
She does that. Yeah. Oh.
My cat ball just went off, so I guess little Samantha has learned how to use the ball here.
Oh, she's on the ball.
She's on the ball. She might be. Oh, I need to share these.
Well, now Kevin had shared a couple of posts earlier about some interesting looking UFOs.
UFOs?
He may want to talk about for a minute, and then he's been gone for a few minutes. He may have some exciting news to share with us. And he did do a live stream on YouTube as he was driving along, if you didn't see that, giving excuses to why he wasn't on the show.
Excuses? That was reality.
He was actually rehearsing his new twerking style.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I was twerking away while I was
probably
going back and forth with ice packs. And
you are a renowned twerker.
A renowned.
You'll go down in history, not for home.
How about let's work toward me being a dismount. A dismount twerker.
Oh, me. Well, it's good to have you back because I just didn't have the heart to pick on Catherine as hard as I pick on you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you pick on Catherine all the time.
I shoot it right back at him all the time.
He's vicious. She is just totally vicious.
Oh, my cat ball's going off. I think Samantha wants to join in here.
Well, do y'all want to do some talking? Well, wait a minute. Did you hear the news? We had another famous death today.
I didn't hear about today.
Jeff Cook of Alabama. The group passed away today.
Cook?
Yep.
My brother's a big fan. I don't know if he knows that or not.
73 years old. Catherine and I have actually done weddings at his castle up in Fort Payne. So we have stood there and seen his gold records on the wall. Absolutely.
I had not heard that.
Yeah, he had Parkinson's disease. He was diagnosed with that back in, I think, 2018. I knew about that. And finally, they said he died peacefully, surrounded by his family at home in his waterfront mansion there in Destin, Florida, at Miramar Beach. We had just been down cruising a boat right by his mansion just a couple of months ago when I did a wedding down there.
What did you do to that man?
Well, I sent him a twerking video.
We put a spell on you using Kevin's twerking video.
It was just too much for him.
Well, this ball is just going. Oh, now it stops.
Okay,
There it goes. There it
you got
goes.
the hammer on it.
There it is.
Whoops, that is.
Miss Samantha there. She's
Whoops,
wanting to play. We got the skull charge. I charged him a little while. I keep forgetting about him. He's charged a little bit today.
he didn't forget about you.
But well, it's still going. She's playing with it, buddy.
Well, let's have it. Let's see it.
Let's see. You want to talk, Samantha?
There is the cute little Samantha. Look at that Goldilocks hairdo.
Look at the little face hitting of that hair.
Cheers, everyone.
Look at that little hat. And you can see cat fur on her shoes. Where
Oh, look at them little sexy little feet.
That's where Maddie's been curling up next to her napping, and that ball is going. It's still going.
Samantha is having a ball, and she's on the ball. So I'm going to back out and let Kevin do a spirit box session, and then later on in the show, Catherine, you need to crank yours up because we're going to see if Jeff Cook has anything to tell his fans tonight. Hello? Hello?
Uh-oh. She's on mute.
She does a vanishing act.
No, I'm still right here.
Okay, so I want you to be prepared to, let's see if we can connect with Jeff Cook on the latter half of the show. How's that?
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get this going, and then I'm going to back out and give you some space there, Kevin. So
Oh, I got more.
Room. And Kevin, I'll back out and I'll come back in if I hear something that's interesting.
Okay.
Like I can heard something you didn't.
Okay.
Catherine, monitor the chat room too.
All right. Oh, is that you trying to talk? Oh, is that you trying to talk, Samantha? Look at you. You like a cat ball, don't you? You know, your doll looks pouty in the face, but I kind of feeling you're not pouty yourself. You just think she's cute, don't you? Is that why you chose her? Did this doll belong to you?
It just said yes, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin. Is that what I wondered? Wow. That is awesome. Are you happy now that we got Cookie here with you? Got her doll next to you in there? Yeah, there you go. I think the two of you used to play together at the lady's house in California where you came from, didn't you? Yeah? Yeah. You're kind of like sisters, aren't you?
Belong. I'm illegal.
I'm not sure what that's saying. I don't know if Catherine picked up anything on that. Girls. I think that just said girls. Oh, there goes the ball again. The cat ball. And speaking of cats, what do you think of Maddie laying in there curled up sleeping next to you and Cookie?
I heard scared.
Scared? What are you scared of?
Only of threes.
Something threes? Does the cat scare you?
Kevin, I think she's talking about the trees.
The trees.
Like there's a tree bump, like a limb or something that's bumping up against something.
You know what? There's been some limb because it's fall. There's been leaves and limbs falling off on this end. They're making a loud clanging noise when they hit our metal roof. And it almost sounds like somebody moving in the attic, but I can tell it's the little limbs hitting the roof up there when they're falling, and acorns are falling. Yeah, there's the light going.
I think that scares her.
Well, that's nothing to be scared. You don't have to be scared of that. That's not going to hurt you.
Have to make, but I still want to show you.
That was my phone going off.
I was wondering if the moaning scared you. You know, sometimes my dad in there has pain in his knee, and you can hear him holler out a little bit. I know that can be scary. I sure am glad you're loving that cat ball.
Something about in the evening.
In the evening? Yeah, in the evening is when we can. It's always in the evening we can hear. You don't hear anything hitting the roof in the day. It's at nighttime. It's strange, but it's those branches. I saw them out there yesterday afternoon. Our gutters are starting to get cluttered, so need to get somebody out here to clean that out before the month is out.
Something about the brick.
The brick?
Is
Yeah,
there a branch scraping up against the brick?
That's possible because this is a brick house, and those limbs hanging down over here might. The here on this end of the house is the only area where there's a tree close enough for branches to fall off on it, and yeah, you can hear scraping. Oh, and the rose bushes out front here in front of the house, when the wind blows and they scrape against the windows and the wall.
Is that what's scaring you? Yes.
Well, you don't have to be scared. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. In fact, you're in a safer place than any of us because nothing can hurt you now that you're not in a solid body anymore. I always leave in my bathroom there. I leave the night light on, just enough light to come out into the bedroom there. Because I know a couple of them like the night light.
One Canadian.
One's Canadian?
One's Canadian. I don't know. I don't know half of the spirits I have here. I don't know where they live because they don't ever say.
Well, do you ever ask?
What did he say? Sound like you popped in and said ass.
Did you ask?
Did I ask? Well, I can ask Samantha here. Are you from Canada? I always ask. You know, they don't always tell me. The way you're lighting this. Are you?
Read something.
Did you live in Ontario? That was popping in my head. Ontario. Ontario and Canadian bacon were popping in my head.
Are you eating pigs again?
How old are you, Samantha? Hyper? Or Piper?
What did he?
It sounded like it sang rainy. It sounded like a chipmunk singing. Do you like the rain?
Daisy,
That sounded like Daisy Duke, and then you can hear a little dog barking in the background. Do you have a dog, Samantha? I know we've had a little dog spirit come through here. I caught that on the spirit box one time.
Do you want a dog, Samantha?
really look out.
Be on the lookout.
Look out.
And I was just telling Kevin about that.
Wait, what you're going?
I guess I should ask, is Samantha your real name? Because that's what I got when I looked at you.
It sounded like it said Jacqueline.
Jacqueline? Is that your real name? Is it Jacqueline Samantha?
Put aside.
Other side.
Other
Samantha
side?
Jacqueline. Samantha Jacqueline.
Samantha Jacqueline? Jacqueline Samantha? Samantha Jacqueline. Oh, okay. There we go. You're such a cutie pie. Do you look like your doll? Yeah? If you want to, you can touch the metal stick on this skull and make his eyes go silly like that. It looks like he's... She said that kind of fast. I didn't catch what that was.
I couldn't catch it either.
He's got a good charge. His eyes, both his eyes were flashing silly.
Is that cat ball keep going off there?
Yeah, the ball has been going off a lot.
And you're not bumping the table?
Nope. I'm away from the table here. Oh, there it goes again. And if you want to, you can tap this.
You indoors.
Sound like it's are you indoors? Yeah, we're indoors. And you can tap the bell there and ring that. But you keep playing with the ball. That's fun. I think you like that. Can't wait till things get back to a little more normal and I can do some nighttime videos. The last one I did, the ball popped off the coffee table. I want to see what else happens.
Did you say after the first of the year your dad's getting another knee surgery?
I think he's decided not to do the other one. The one he got done was in bad shape.
Yeah.
The other one is not near as bad. I think he's just going to do a brace on that because he does not want to go through that again.
Did so what was he starting to have a hard time walking?
Yes, that knee was killing him. He couldn't walk, and the kneecap was crooked. It had already gone crooked on him.
Okay.
So they had to replace the whole thing.
Well, I hope this does the trick for him.
Yeah. Yeah, Samantha, you're getting quiet. We're not ignoring you. We're still watching you. Did you have real thick blonde curls like your doll? Yeah.
Pretty and all.
Oh. So did you and Cookie know each other before, before you lived at that house in California with the lady? I wish I knew that lady's name. It was a little giggle or a little chuckle.
First day I went.
First ever, I think it said.
Did we ever get how old she was?
And I don't think she answered that. Can you tell us how old you are, Samantha? I'll tell you my age. I'm 44. What was that?
The old twerker.
How old are you, Samantha?
Eight.
8? Okay, I thought it said something like, why am I? Okay, 8. You're 8 years old? Have you been having a good time here in your new home with the other spirits? Yeah, I think that's a yes. Yeah.
What's his name is what the spirit box said.
What's his name? Well, my name's Kevin. And that other man popping up on the screen is Kelsey.
Download.
She's having fun with that ball. Still lighting up.
Yep.
Damn sure.
That's it. Damn sure. Yeah, I heard that.
That's what I thought.
That was very clear. Damn sure.
Is
What are we damn sure about?
Is that Lucian coming through? He's kind of crafty. He likes to come in and
Damn sure that Kevin Kane is the best twerker in Alabama.
Lucian haunts that clown doll in there. That he's funny sometimes. He likes to sneak in and talk.
Lives.
He's alive tonight.
Has there been any activity at that Jack in the Box?
Not, what in the world? No, I haven't heard a peep out of it. It's sitting on the shelf in there. The spirit box sounds like it said they're fine. I think everybody's happy here right now, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we can fix that.
Oh, no, we're not going to fix that. That's just right. I need happy because everything going on. I've been nervous with, when you watch your elderly parent going through something like this, it made me nervous and upset my stomach.
Tell your daddy to be happy that he's got you, because nobody would do that for me.
I would.
Yeah, right.
I might poison you. No, I'm just kidding.
Ain't kidding. I'm saving that clip right there.
Yeah,
You're right.
he saves it, buddy. Just like my twerk.
No, he knows he's family, and I take care of him.
Anything else you want to tell us, Samantha? You've done a lot. I appreciate that. I'm gonna think the first video I'm gonna do when I can do my next one-on-one, I'm gonna have her and Cookie together and see what they do. Yeah.
I can't remember which one's Cookie.
That's the one that I had on the last time. That kind of looks like she's dressed kind of like a ballerina with her hair. She's got blonde hair too. It's pulled up in that little curly tail.
I know what you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about.
Her mouth open, wide open smile. You know.
Cookie was her nickname, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have to go back and listen to what her real name was, because I think we figured that out the last time.
I keep wanting to say Cheryl.
Cheryl, I thought maybe what you said. Yeah, that's what you said, I think. Or Cheryl. All right, Samantha, any last thoughts?
I thought it said hamburgers.
Hamburgers. You like hamburgers?
Did it say my name?
I thought it said corporate, but maybe it said Catherine. I was word Catherine. Well, I like hamburgers too.
Me too.
Hamburgers, pizza, spaghetti, lasagna. I like a lot of Italian food, but hot dogs.
SpaghettiOs. With meatballs.
Oh, she's lighting the ball up. Oh, you like SpaghettiOs too? Meatballs.
The Franks are okay.
Yeah. I like chili, and we had vegetable beef soup last week. Yeah.
Inclination?
Oh, I didn't know what it said.
I don't know. For lately, I've been craving spaghetti. Like my spaghetti.
Yeah. So I used to make spaghetti a lot like my mother did with meat sauce, but since he's moving here with my brother, he likes ragu world style. He doesn't like the meat. So we eat it with just the ragu.
Oh, no meat?
See, I like having meat.
I do too.
I always would make it like my mama with the meat sauce.
He'd have to get his own jar.
Yeah.
I gotta have meat in mine.
Yeah. Well, it's 7:30, so any last words, Samantha, before we oh yeah. You can keep playing with the ball. I'll leave that on while I'm in here. I didn't quite catch what that was saying. It was kind of low. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the spirit box part here. I'm going to count down from 5. So if there's any spirits that don't belong, be sure to go back where you came from, and all their spirits back away by the time I count down to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Good night.
Catherine, I've got to ask, you had a nice backdrop and setting. Why are you not on camera tonight?
Because I was late getting here.
So?
And I didn't have time to move the computer and get it set up.
Well, listen, Every night now, Catherine's been doing a 9 o'clock show. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it goes longer. She does spirit box sessions with different things and also offering free tarot card readings. Now, when I say free, we will ask for a donation. You don't have to give a donation, but it would be super nice if you just Venmo'd us some money because we have expensive habits and I'm running out of beer.
And he wants to buy a hearse and a limo.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
very much so.
And a bus. I'm going to sell my house and get a bus.
Oh, are you gonna turn to Chris Farley and live in a van down by the river?
Now, not in a van would be too small for me, but
A bus down by the river.
so, and I figure with all that land, you don't mind when I'm in town, I'll just pull in your backyard there somewhere. Lord. You would turn me down, Kevin? Jesus. Ah,
Good grief.
I thought you were my friend.
I didn't
I would-
say no, but
I would do anything in the world for you. I promoted your twerking all over the fucking planet. And
Boys
tolerated,
keep fighting.
and I've tolerated his preachy attitude.
my preachy attitude.
Preach.
My preachy attitude.
His preachiness.
I beg your pardon. I do not preach all that much. Hey, where'd my new book cover go? He done hit it.
So what does Matthew 7:15 through 20 say?
Matthew 7:15 through 20.
No, don't look it up now. Jeez.
Well, I ain't gonna know it by heart.
Sacred,
Cheat
for
sheet.
they will inherit the kingdom of God.
No. Beware of false prophets.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm just having fun with my dear. I hadn't seen Kevin in a while. He's been over there goofing off, blaming shit on his dad.
That's not goofing off.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see Kevin tonight, though.
I know. He's got that voice that just makes you want to just hug his face. I mean,
I don't know.
Hey, hug his face.
He's got that voice that, you know, if he would just read a book to me all night long, I could sleep all night.
yeah, when he reads those stories, I fall asleep within the first paragraph.
You can go buy my audio book that I did.
Kevin's got 14, working on 15 books now.
Yeah.
Now, the last one is not this related. He's got one of those motivational, my favorite scriptures type books. He's been promoting the heck out of that. I won't even say the hell out of it because I'm trying to. But he's got a lot of good books. MyHauntedDolls.com. And of course, my book can be found datingthedead.com. And I got a bunch of boring books too. I don't get preachy though, like Kevin.
There we go. Fear
not, weep not. The only time I weep is when Kevin's on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're having fun tonight and very glad. Actually, Kevin, we're very happy to have you back. We missed you.
Thank you.
I literally, when you couldn't come on last week, I broke down in tears. It was just didn't seem right. Did it, Catherine?
It didn't.
Well, I appreciate that. I gave a shout out to y'all on that video I posted today.
I saw. I watched that video on YouTube where you were giving. I'm so sorry. Thank you for loyal support. My name's Kevin, Haunted Dolls. And don't leave me. I beg you not to disrespect me and leave at this moment when my father, my elderly father, suffered so badly with his fucked up knee. I mean, his bad knee.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I've been holding this stuff up for how many weeks now to let go? It's like,
Oh, there's one more book to flash up there. There we go.
Dark Awakening.
Yeah,
other tales.
Yeah, my original book.
So, and don't forget, folks, every night now, Catherine Marie has been doing this 9 o'clock in the evening show. Come and join her, get a free tarot card reading. Kevin may even drop in once in a while if he's got a moment. Say, hey, I'm Kevin. Um, and who knows? He might even twerk for us again.
Oh,
Catherine, play us a good twerking song. Let's see if we can get Kevin motivated.
I thought we was gonna talk about these here jellyfish UFOs.
We are, but I want to see. Find a good twerking song. Let's get a good background twerking song. Everybody's been, that's why the people are not watching tonight. They've been waiting for Kevin. It's like twerk, twerk, twerk.
Ah.
Okay. Did you find a song, Catherine?
No.
I need
Make
your
that
help.
woman find a song.
Kevin is ready to twerk. He's
The
been down
audience is
and
going to
out.
get bored here while we're looking at twerk songs.
I think his twerking started when he was little because he would act out and his mom would say, Kevin, quit showing your ass.
Ah. That's funny.
What is this? Is that a twerking song?
That was Candyman popped up on my phone there.
You twerked Candyman?
No, I can't twerk to Candyman. That's not exactly a.
Oh, you know twerking songs, don't you, Kevin?
Ah,
I
I'm
don't.
sure Miley
Sorry.
Cyrus is a.
What'd you say, Kat?
I said, I'm sorry. I don't know twerking songs.
Just type in YouTube twerking song. See if you can get a little background twerk
No,
going.
I'm not going to twerk. You got the twerking video with the whistle.
Getting our people back in on Tuesday night. We need a good twerk from Kevin.
Oh Lord, what are people? Oh, that's y'all saying hello all.
What do we got? What's that?
It said, I'm petty. Yeah, I'm petty.
Okay, play it again.
I can't get back to it.
Well, don't
Right
we
here.
have something on there? You know, there's music clips on here. What about this dance pop? Let's see here. I don't think that's much of a.
Okay, I got one.
Well, you'd have to twerk your butt real slow to that one.
Yeah, that one's not exactly. Oh, there you go.
Hold on, I gotta get Bruce.
Oh, there you go. That's twerking.
Rock that booty. Rock that booty.
I'm twerking and y'all can't see it. Haha.
That don't count if you block that with a.
All right, Kevin, let's see what you got now.
You already got me twerking.
It's over a year later. It's been over a year.
Oh, who cares?
You want me to dig up
You
the old
don't
one?
want to see me twerk.
Yes, we do. All right, Catherine, join
All
me.
right,
here.
here you go.
Here you go. Look.
Okay, what now?
Yeah, we're going to say, Kevin, Kevin, Kevin.
Y'all are not right.
All right, we're having fun because we're so happy to have Kevin back in our lives. We thought we were going to have to bury him. But Kevin has come up with a couple of interesting stories that he's going to share with us about, I think it was down in Costa Rica. Where was it? Puerto Rico?
There were a few places here that had
It looks like a UFO in the sky. It looks like a jellyfish. I watched him. So I'm going to back out. We're going to back out and let him have full screen to share this. If he'll quit scratching his beard.
Oh.
Thanks so much for twerking for us, even though I always saw was your belly this time. All right, it's all yours, Kevin.
All right. Yeah, these here, and I have not noticed these jellyfish UFOs before until recent last year on one of my favorite shows, Paranormal Caught on Camera on Travel Channel. And I'm seeing multiple videos of these objects that some of them look solid, some of them look like clouds, and they look like jellyfish. And even a cruise captain down in the Caribbean caught footage of one when it went over their cruise ship. You know, gave the passengers a show there. Now, I'm going to just show some of these here. And then I've got an article here. Apparently, these have been around longer than I knew. But I'm going to share My Wi-Fi is kind of acting funny. I hope y'all can hear me. There we go. All right, here we go.
Good morning, everybody. A beautiful look at Edmonton this morning. It is a Friday. Eyes to the skies this morning is where our next track brings us. Devo Brown, Melanie Ng. I'm going to ask you this because I know none of us have been on a plane in what, like 2 years? Around
pretty
there?
much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Imagine finally being able to get onto a commercial flight, looking out your window and seeing this. This happened. I'm sorry.
What is that?
There's a passenger on the plane. Looks out the window, grabs the phone. This was filmed in June. The traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shapes in seconds.
What?
Is it a shape-shifting object? Is it Bezos? Is it Branson? What is it? Is it a UFO?
Mel, go for it. What do you see?
I have no. Okay, I'm looking at this for the first time. I want it to be surprised.
Whoa!
What's that?
No way.
Oh,
Okay.
that's crazy.
So
No, man.
I don't. That could be anything. Honestly, here's the thing. Like I don't know what that could be. There's someone said I read this little bit online, and someone said that maybe that's just the reflection off the window of something or other, right? Like that it's catching the light. Funny.
Well,
Okay.
if you ever look through the window, there's always a little kind of hole,
Yes.
right, on the second window. So maybe it's that, and it's just reflect. Maybe that would be the best way to describe, because that's creepy. That is alien
Yes.
object to me, because it did this whole like praise the Lord hands.
You made an angel.
and yeah, and then no, man, that's creepy.
Here's the thing, Dee. If you're filming that though, aren't you narrating like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how that person was.
All right, let's try one of the other videos here. I'll keep sharing. I want y'all to see these things here. All right. And there were some they showed. This one's pretty good, though. Oh, come on, man. I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, that is amazing.
That is really weird.
And then I got another one here.
Oh, this one's real clear. It looks like a jellyfish, right?
I think so. This guy is like almost kind of like a cloud shaped like one, but this, I mean, clouds don't usually do this. I mean, look at this. I mean, what the heck is it? It's like a jellyfish hanging in the sky.
Now, there is absolutely no clouds in the sky.
No.
Nothing else going on. No planes. Nothing else around there at all, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I have the answers, but I want to give Kelsey's confessional here.
What?
I believe more in alien life than I do ghost.
Ah,
That's my confessional.
that's your confession.
I'm very open-minded, but I just think it's very practical to believe there's other life out there. In fact, if you believe in God, you believe in angels, you believe in demons, that's life. So even in another realm, you have to admit there is other life out there.
And I was hoping I could find the ones they've shown on that show on Travel Channel. They were so clear in the way that they're moving, just like a jellyfish, and you can tell this is not something that they CGI'd or. I mean,
did you just happen upon this, or you start researching it?
I was happening upon watching the paranormal caught on camera on Travel Channel. I started noticing these videos.
This is the problem I got with Kevin. He can't be on the show all the time, but he got time to kick back, watch reality TV bullcrap, and ignore the crap out of us.
Like that. Now, this was not talking about the last couple of weeks.
Oh, man.
I can't even spell. He done got me so flustered. Let's see.
All right, just get up to work.
I just sent you my recent UFO sighting.
You said what?
My recent UFO sighting, so you could play it.
But there's an article out here. Apparently, these jellyfish have been around a while.
I have seen and heard that before. You shared some video I haven't seen before, but I've heard of it before.
This is the first one. Let's see. Space jellyfish and aerial jellyfish, they call them. Reports of jellyfish-like UFOs have been made since the 1970s.
There you go.
The first documented case of a flying jellyfish was witnessed by hundreds as it floated above the city of Petrozvada, Russia, on September 20th, 1977. The local newspaper announced an intensely radiant star, which looked like a shining jellyfish, stood above Petrozavada. It moved slowly towards the city, throwing rays of light on the city. There were thousands of beams, and it looked like heavy rain. A little later, the beaming came to an end. The source of light changed its brightness and moved to Onesko Lake. On the horizon were gray clouds. When the object went into these, a number of semicircles and circles of pink light appeared, and the manifestation lasted 10 to 12 minutes.
10, that's a pretty lengthy time for a UFO type thing, 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Kevin? What's your personal opinion?
I just don't know.
Forget that, what you just saw in the video, just alien life and that kind of stuff.
I mean, maybe it is some kind of alien life that's checking us out. But and I got to thinking, well, wait, don't they have jellyfish type kites? Maybe it's a kite. But when I pulled those up, those are just so gaudy and fakely. You can tell it's a kite.
Those and those jellyfish kites are very evident. They're different colors and whatnot. That this was totally, and it looked a lot larger than any kite to me.
And a couple of other things, maybe, you could say maybe it's something atmospheric that happens in the sky, but that was too detailed. But what if the military is creating things we don't know about? They're certainly not going to announce it. Folks, tomorrow we'll be flying jellyfish, so don't worry.
I think Donald Trump created it. He's just not talking. One of the few things that he refuses to talk about.
Are the jellyfish starting to migrate and breathe air, and now they're floating? And the one on the...
So are we watching the evolutionary process take place in front of us? Maybe the jellyfish is the missing link.
That cruise captain that caught her jellyfish object, that thing was black in color, but it was moving just like
African American jellyfish too.
But it's just so it looks like an animal swimming through the sky, a jellyfish.
Well, that's what
gigantic. But
so, have you ever seen a UFO?
I've seen a couple of them. I've seen the cube-shaped UFO, and I've seen a.
So, describe the huge shaped one.
Describe the what?
You said one huge shape?
Oh, a cube. It was like, well, it was more like a rectangle box shape.
How far away would you say it was from where you were?
And I was a kid when that happened, and it was not quite as high as your average airplane, maybe 15, 20,000 feet high in the sky.
So more the height of a very small airplane.
Yeah, and it had lights on each corner, and it just went over, and me and my sister thought it was just the coolest thing. We weren't, we were too young to think, hey, there's aliens watching us, be afraid, We thought it was some cool spaceship, like on Close Encounters of the Third Kind or something. So
You are being watched by aliens. All are.
and then in my 20s, I saw one of the bright light ball UFOs behind Homewood go over the skyline on this side of Red Mountain and darted off, and all of a sudden 2 military planes shot over in the direction where it went.
Was that a nighttime or daytime?
That was late afternoon at dusk. The sun was going down.
But it wasn't totally dark.
No, there was still, blue sky and sunlight out.
So this was, what shape was this one?
It was a ball of light. It was going across the horizon. It stopped, and then it went off. And that's when the military planes came over. And a few people were out there watching, and we're like, are they testing something? Is that an alien or what?
Oh, Kevin, you got to do that again. That was a perfect sound.
What?
I felt the airplane go over.
But I haven't seen a jellyfish yet. I don't know what I would think. I'd be kind of scared because what if it swoops down and snags you and stings you? And
maybe that's really how the alien abductions take place.
Oh, and the tentacles go up their butt and probe and all that stuff.
Now, what do you think about that guy in Mississippi that wrote the book? He had that abduction thing. I can't remember his name. Do you? Walton or something?
Oh, Walton. What's his first name? I've seen him in person. I thought that was over in New Mexico or somewhere.
No, I thought it was down in Mississippi. But anyway, regardless of where it happened, what do you think? You met him. What do you think?
I saw him. Something happened to him because my senses, when I saw him, I just got these vibes like, yeah, this guy's been through something. And he had this cautious look on his face as he was looking around.
So he was also did a lie detector test?
Huh?
He also did a lie detector test?
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, Travis Walton, that was his name.
Travis, that's it. Yeah.
The movie Fire in the Sky was based on him.
So he's one of the still living most famous alien abduction out there. But now in his story, did he remember anything in the ship? Or
he said there were these, I can't remember how he described them. There were these tall beings that were, I think their faces were covered and they were wearing some kind of suits. And
so they were even afraid of COVID.
He was, and I think at one point he was floating in the room while they were probing him.
Oh, wow. So, he had anal probes?
He had different kinds of probes, and then it seemed like, I guess to him, it seemed like he had been gone for a few hours, but when he came back, he'd been gone for 5 days, I think.
Yeah, they were.
And he just appeared. He appeared.
Yeah, and he was with, 2 guys with him, or?
Oh, there were like 4 guys in that truck. They saw him go. They saw the UFO. He was the only one brave enough to run out there, and they saw him just vanish and that thing take off. And
so out of these 4 guys, have any of them? And this happened 60s, 70s?
Yeah, I want to say the 70s or early 80s.
And after all this time, nobody's came in. None of these 4 guys have come back and said, "Oh, we made the crap up."
No, they've stuck with their guns.
And I know that Travis Walton has become the most famous because he was the abductee, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's done some convention appearances. You notice he's not going around trying to hoard money or whatever. I mean, I think there's something legitimately happened to him. Whether
the way it strikes me as just a good old country boy.
Yeah, whether it was alien or military, something happened to him. I just remember I couldn't get close to his table because I walked toward him. My senses were like, whoa, he got a lot of energy. Something happened to him.
Is that why you stay away from me? Because I got so much energy?
No. Like you just fart a lot.
I don't know, folks, you watching this, what do you guys think? UFOs, aliens, and so forth, and people like Travis Walton, and this, especially what Kevin just showed.
Yeah, jellyfish.
UFOs. What do y'all think about this? Opinions, please.
Opinions, please.
Catherine, come back in here and support your man, Kevin. Catherine, wake up.
No, I'm not asleep. It just takes me a minute to come back in.
I want instantaneous here.
I am human.
He wants it all, and he wants it now.
Absolutely. I'm Donald J. Trump of Alabama.
Absolutely.
I am the greatest.
Make Alabama great again.
We've been going right an hour. We've already talked about our books and whatnot. We're here just excited, welcoming Kevin back to this abnormal haunted dolls bullshit. I mean,
Hey, now.
and Kevin has been gone a little bit because his father had, and the way that Kevin words it, his elderly father has had knee replacement surgery because he had some issues, and hopefully, and the recovery for this stuff is seems to be very painful and very slow, and
When you're almost 75, yeah, it's
it ain't good. Now,
Well,
so
tell him I only gave him 68 to 70.
tell your dad that we are thinking about him, we are talking about him, and that we wish him the best.
I will.
I hope you share that with him.
I will.
And tell him I still want to drive his fast sports car sometime.
Well, tell him you want to buy it, and he'll be really happy.
That he wants more for that one car than I have invested in all my motorcycles and cars.
Yeah, it's something. This thing's been in car shows, so yeah, he's looking for money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I'm not going to buy it.
It's more than a lot of people around here can afford. Hopefully, there's some rich people down here, down 69.
Well, let me tell you when it's going to sell is after the first of the year during tax season. It'll jump up because somebody's going to have a down payment money and they're going to, they'll come up with cash then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell him that he needs to put it on. Have you put it on Marketplace?
Well, he did on. We've tried the Facebook Marketplace to people that showed interest but didn't want to, forego the money. And he's parked it out here near the road with a for sale sign a few days, and people were calling. And one person did, pull up out here to look at it, but he said he might have somebody that would be interested in it, but we never heard anything. Yeah. And there's these dealers that can help sell it at high prices, but it's a fee. But hey, it would be worth it,
Right. Well, we wish you the best, and if you do put it on Marketplace or something, share the link, and we'll put it out there too. So
yeah,
we will help spread the good word.
Yeah.
So, Catherine and Kevin, in the second half of this hour, would y'all like to reach out to Jeff Cook, who just passed away today at his home in Destin, Florida?
Well, I'll let y'all. I got to go see about Paul in there.
Well, tell old Paul that I'm glad there's somebody alive that's older than I am.
Well, I'll tell him that.
And thank you for coming back tonight.
Well, you're welcome. I should be back next Tuesday. I think things will keep getting better.
And thank you for attempting to twerk, even though we just saw your belly flop.
You're welcome.
And we do miss you, Kevin. And Catherine.
Well, I miss everybody. And
Catherine Marie. Catherine Marie.
Good night.
Yes, I'm here. Good night, Kevin.
Good night.
Tell our friend to say prayers for us, because I am a heathen.
All right.
And Catherine, you got the spirit box for me?
I'm turning it on.
Turn it on.
God.
Is that Jeff Cook? Are you up there with God? Is that what you're saying? What do you say?
Well, like.
Jeff Cook, you've had Parkinson's disease since 2018. It's a very debilitating disease. Are you free of all that now? Wasn't there music in there too?
Music is always a yes.
Yeah, I know, but wasn't that music in there with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the way of.
This is the way of.
You don't have that.
You don't have that.
Okay, so they don't have the music up there. Is that what she's saying? Is that what she's saying?
That should send her
The work to do.
the work to do. Boss.
This bag.
It's back in here.
That comes back.
That comes back.
And amazing.
That's amazing. My dog sneezed. One bark.
All woodens.
All woodens.
A bad different.
So be.
Can you get more info? Plumage.
And finally,
And finally, okay, Kelsey, come on with your next question.
Before I ask another question, what do you get from what you just heard?
Well, if you go back and you string some of the words, because sometimes I can't get them in the right order.
Just what you heard. What did you leave with? You don't have to mention the word. Just how do you feel it responded to you?
I feel that it was peaceful, and they.
I mean, did you learn anything? Did they answer any of your questions?
Yes, all throughout it.
Okay.
But
So you feel like you had genuine communication.
yes.
Okay.
See, yes.
So I started out asking. Jeff Cook died today of the group Alabama, and I'm going to share a little bit of information because Catherine and I both have done weddings at Jeff Cook's castle in Fort Payne. We've also ridden a boat around his Destin home where he died, I believe, early this morning. 73 years of age. He was a founding member of the supergroup Alabama. They were a supergroup back in the, I guess, late 70s and 80s. They were just all over the map, and they were a crossover band because they were on rock stations as well as country stations. I never listened to country stations, but I certainly knew the group Alabama, even though at that time I was not in Alabama. He was a co-founder of country music group Alabama. 73 years of age, he died. According to a press release issued by Cook's representatives, the iconic guitarist and Country Music Hall of Fame member died on Monday it was yesterday, at his Destin, Florida home while surrounded by family and close friends. While his exact cause of death is unknown, Cook long battled Parkinson's disease, was diagnosed with the condition in 2012. I don't think he made the announcement about that until about 2018 or so. But 5 years later, he released a statement announcing his diagnosis. 5 years later, 2017, 2018, announcing his diagnosis and revealing he'd be stepping back from touring with Alabama to its effects. Born in Fort Payne, Alabama on August 27, 1949, Cook started playing guitar and keyboards as a young teenager before working as a local radio DJ and later owning radio and TV stations, all before graduating high school. He then went to Gadsden State Community College to study electronic technology and admired how working in radio combined his interest in music and electronics. Cook and two of his cousins, and if you didn't know this, Randy Owens, the guitarist, was Jeff Cook's cousin, and bassist Teddy Gentry also was one of his cousins. They formed a band in the late 60s before officially co-founding Alabama a decade later, which would be in the 70s. They released 3 albums in the 70s: Wild Country, Deuces Wild, and Alabama Band Number 3, that largely flew under the radar before signing to RCA Records to craft their major label debut in the 1980s, My Home's in Alabama. Over the course of their career, the band notched 36, count them, 36 number one singles on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, including 1982's Mountain Music, 1983's Dixieland Delight, 1988's Song of the South, 1990's Jukebox in My Mind, and 1992's I'm in a Hurry and Don't Know Why, and of course many others. Alabama embarked on a farewell tour in 2003 and 04 when Owen coming to Tennessee, and in 2011. I just think everybody needs some time. After the last show, I was just, gosh, just so wore out. After a tornado hit the band's home state in 2011, however, Alabama reunited for a benefit concert that raised over $2 million for the cause, and realized they missed performing together. I guess we realized that maybe we missed the playing, and 5 or 6 years had gone by, and we were like, maybe that wasn't as bad as we remember it being. The band began touring again in 2013 and released Southern Drawl, their first album of new music since 2007, and most recent project 2 years later. In 2017, Cook announced he'd be performing less due to his battle with Parkinson's disease. This disease robs you of your coordination, your balance, and causes tremors. Cook wrote in a statement at the time, "For me, this has made it extremely frustrating to try and play guitar, fiddle, or sing. I've tried not to burden anyone with the details of my condition because I don't want the music to stop or the party to end. And that won't change no matter what. They say I'm not calling it quits, but sometimes our bodies dictate what we have to do, and mine is telling me it's time to take a break and heal." Well, unfortunately, he did not heal. As Cook took a step back, Alabama continued touring. Earlier this year, he reunited with the band for a 50th anniversary tour. And currently, Alabama has a string of North American tours scheduled throughout August of 2023. Cook is survived by his wife of 27 years, Lisa Cook, mother Betty Cook, brother David Cook, Krista Cook, father-in-law Jerry Williams, and brother-in-law Randy Williams, among several nieces and nephews. Following the news of Cook's death, several country music stars paid tribute to the musician, and I will not go into what they said, but Jeff Cook, 73 years of age, died yesterday, of the group Alabama, well-known band of the, Forever Wacky Halloween's with us. Have you seen that, Catherine?
Hello, Wacky Halloween.
We are reaching out. Jeff Cook of the group Alabama passed away yesterday, must have been late last night. And as normal, I guess you could say, we're reaching out to say, Jeff Cook, are you there? Are you free of your disease-riddled body? Suffered from Parkinson's disease? He wasn't just a few years older than me. Scary times for me, folks, because let's see, Leslie Jordan was exactly my age. Okay, Catherine, I did enough talking.
Yeah.
Okay. You had a question for him.
Go ahead.
Today.
Rate your
Raise your hand. A little short.
that's like
That's why it's My very first concert was Alabama.
Monday like you.
I was in,
I swear that said Monday night.
Your own.
I was an Alabama fan. I wore an Alabama jacket till it stuff faded off of it
They got
from that concert. Those days weren't so bad. That's the reason you guys wanted to get back together.
They missed it.
either witness the chief special.
Cheap special
Came back.
came back.
I just want to break things in here, and we want to, if you hadn't seen the whole show, Kevin joined us for the first hour, and that was a really good thing for us to have him back.
Train. What about a train?
A choo-choo train. See? He said choo-choo, didn't he?
Yes.
Don't negotiate.
No, don't negotiate.
What?
I'm just telling you what they're saying.
I couldn't hear you.
Don't negotiate.
Stuff without the.
Like it did.
Like a good guy.
He's done with it. I mean, this.
Solution.
There is a solution. Couldn't understand it. Island was there.
What do you come? The guy.
Jeff, you were surrounded by your family. Were you at peace when you died?
Hello, and the structure. Second quarter.
The second portal. Got any structures? The second portal. Yes.
Like it did yesterday.
Yes.
Be content.
Be content.
The match.
So they matched
Often
for often.
don't hold them.
Don't hold them.
Owner
Something about on Earth.
On Earth?
On Earth.
What are the jellyfish UFO?
What you gonna do?
social period.
Social period. It's 3 years away.
I can't.
I can't.
You frick.
I'm hearing a buzz.
Treating their
A buzz?
Yeah, like almost like one of those sirens going
Yeah.
off, like on that frequency.
Hmm. So a buzz, could that tie in with a recording studio?
Yeah, like a microphone. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Microphone going up to a speaker.
Okay, Jeff Cook, are you up there tuning your instruments, getting your sound equipment ready to go? Hello?
It's 2020.
They say 20.
It's 2021. Some or 20 or 20. Was it 2020? Okay. Either of them. Did you want to go back on the road?
You missed performing?
Yes. Are you able to perform where you are now?
It's like a moan or something.
And the event report.
Jeff? Your swimming pool was shaped. Was it shaped like a guitar?
That or a musical note. I'd have to look and see. I
I can't
remember
remember if it was shaped like Alabama or guitar. Predictable.
it's predictable.
It's our call.
Is it predictable really?
I think it's a guitar. I said yes.
That's why
That's it.
Hmm.
About time, you see.
The rim. Peloton trip.
How many children did he have? I think it said 4. 4.
444.
Yeah. But how?
Privilege.
Privileged?
Listen.
Face this?
We are.
I'm hearing this tune over and over.
We live it.
Kentucky, Tucky, my paradise.
Some of it.
Some of it. What's the rest of it? Listen, okay. I'll track you. Go slow.
It's really cool.
What?
It's a really cool. Okay. All right. Looky, looky, looky. Here comes Cookie. He got
Cook.
that a lot.
What are you doing? Cook's Pest Control.
Because he got that a lot.
Huh?
He got that a lot.
He got that a lot.
Yes.
Okay, I'm lost.
His name was Jeff Cook. Cook. Here comes Cookie.
Oh, well, yeah, I bet. Maybe. I don't know. I guess maybe. Amongst his closest friends. I doubt his fans.
No, it was people.
I understand what you're saying.
That bitch. Who's a
What's up?
something or die? That bitch, something or die. Old one. White hair. Minimize. Yes. I think that's someone else coming through.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Don't have them.
So
Okay.
Jeff Cook did not, to me, I'd not look at him and think he's up there chumming around the likes of Leslie Jordan.
No. Spirit world, I guess you could anywhere.
Holiday.
Holiday. Kind of welcome.
Today.
Today. Oh, at least.
Ready to.
Ready to. You ready for the holiday?
Armageddon.
The Christmas holiday song. Oh, good. You restrummed that?
An invite.
An invite. It sounded like you said 30 times. An invite.
We did.
Little tough.
This.
So.
Was Destin your favorite place? Is that the reason you chose to die there?
In charge.
Choice.
Like it did.
Were those the only two homes you had?
To take.
Yes.
What's that now? You running anything?
It said that's the only two homes. Hold on.
In charge.
Woo, woo, woo. I got feedback on that.
He's telling me that's the mic thing. That was.
You listen on.
Listen nicely.
Do what?
I'm not talking.
I know, but you're interpreting.
I'm not interpreting. I'm interpreting, yes, but I can't.
I can't. You can hear it clearer than I can. That's my point.
Yeah, yes, and I can't. You have to put it together.
And
It's a process.
and I'm allowing you to do that because you can hear it better than I.
I can hear it and speak it, but once I speak it, I'm on to the next one.
I got you. Get
So
her
I
done.
can remember it.
Get
My
her done.
short-term memory stinks.
Wait till you get my age. You want to talk about stinking?
No, that's what I'm thinking. If it's that bad now. Say yes. As you were reading some of his story earlier, it was talking throughout it, and if you'll go when we go back and listen, you can hear the points of when you were saying something. The music would blast for yes,
Yeah.
and it would say words that would coincide with your reading the story.
Okay. Hello, baby.
Yes. 6.
Oh, 666 probably.
Yes. For lunch today. The tip wound up being 666. You better believe her. I think that was a kiss to someone. Predictable. Yes. It's like you. Not something. Some exciting.
See Alice.
Did the salt air and Destin help you?
Probably just a piece of the waves and so forth, except for the tourist boats coming down.
He knew where he's buying his property, though. Keep him out of the way.
Get much easier. The more I
The more I. The more I. Came to. Hold the company. Predictable.
but even
more.
Ghost Rider is here. Who are you writing, Ghost Rider? Not Ghost Rider, but Ghost Writer. What are you writing, Ghost Rider?
Someone.
Tell us. Do you have books? What do you write? We'll be glad to help you out there.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff. Did you miss your home in Fort Payne? Yeah, I'm humming it. I'll stop. Audience. I guess you're listening. Well. Or about. It's been so long since I heard the song.
Well, been going for a good hour and a half. You want to cut it down?
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
I understand that totally. You're not alone. Trust me. I am very tired. And
What's
then I've had an adult beverage or two that
Shutting you down, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night. As he wants to get active. All right, everyone, you have a wonderful evening. And we will see you again tomorrow. I will see you again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for free tarot card readings and some spirit box sessions. We'll see you then. You want to say bye, Kelsey?
goodbye. Have a wonderful evening. And we will be back. I know that Catherine Marie plans to be back tomorrow night. If you're lucky, I may join her. If you're not lucky, I may join her anyway. Is that it?
That's it.
Peace.
Peace, love.
Bye-bye.